What's up, guys, and welcome back to No Car Entertainment. This is Matt, and I'm alone today. Solo stream today. We're doing something a little different as well. So, in preparation for next week's debut of Aliens Fireteam Elite, which will be streamed on here from the very moment I boot it up. I decided to do something a little different. I have a story game that we're going to be starting pretty soon in a solo stream format. However, I didn't really want to start it today. I figured it'd be a good backup to start with Aliens, as Aliens is more of a non-story game, more of an action game. So I would definitely wanted to have something that we could do. So anyway, long intro, too long of an intro. So what I decided to do is, I was going to do a battle royale game, and I looked at it, and it was like, everyone does the same games. You see Warzone, you see Apex, you see Fortnite. And a lot of people, I don't know if they know or have tried, but there's a lot of obscure battle royale games out there. So I downloaded like 6 or 7 games, something like that. Some of them are still downloading, and we are going to play them all and see exactly which ones are entertaining, which ones work, which ones don't work, and then we'll give our ideas at the end of it. And there are some in here that I have played before. And I want to give a special shout out as well. I did not download this one, but if you ever get a chance, Royale is a very interesting one where you turn into a chicken if you die, and if you survive, then you come back to life. So it's actually a pretty interesting concept. But we're starting this one with the Darwin Project. And I know nothing about this one. This is a brand new game. Never heard of this. Wait. Okay. I hope this game's not dying. Did we just download a dying game? We just got an idea that they're closing servers and things like that, so this may be completely useless to do. But let's see. We're going to try it anyway. Okay, so swinging the axe. Okay, yeah. Pretty basic. This feels... Okay, so you have to craft things until you're warm. Okay. I'm not sure. The whole idea was to not play Fortnite, and this feels very Fortnite. So let's see what we got here. Oh, why are you bouncing so much? Part of this, again, is reviewing, so yeah, I may be critical of some of these games, but let's see where we're at. Move to the target destination, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm still going to try around, but I don't think this one's long for this world. We'll find out. And 3 arrows, so L2 to aim the bow. Okay. No draw or anything. That makes, one thing about having a bow and arrow, which, don't get me wrong, I'm really not trying to shit on all these games, but if you're going to have a bow and arrow as a weapon, in my opinion, part of the fun of having that is the flying is a cool feature. I mean, a lot of it loses something when you don't have that drawback and you can't hold it and you can't control when it releases. in my opinion. So what's this? Blast off ability? Okay. Don't I have that with fly? I mean, what's the difference? Oh, okay. Just give you a stronger boost. Okay. And then you have meteor. What's that do? Okay, so it's a movement tutorial. You do get other weapons besides a bow and an axe, right? Arrow will deal additional damage. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna try around and we'll see how it goes. No, we're not trying to play computers. It's already. Okay, so you can upgrade your stuff as you play. Of course, as with all battle royals, it does have the microtransactions. However, it does not seem... Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it's not aesthetic, which is really the big thing if you're gonna do it. So, do a solo and let's just see what we can do. The flying mechanic's pretty nice. It does feel a lot like Fortnite, the way it moves, the way it controls, the way it looks. The resources mechanic. So, got a lot of similarities there, but there's no building, luckily, from what I can tell. So, that would have turned me off to it pretty much immediately. It's not my... What is this? Okay, well the jet wings are obviously what we try. Let's try this headhunter drone. Yeah, no, I want radar. I like to know where one's at. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay. So they don't have the usual jump out of the plane and pick where you land. It's just a random. I don't know how I feel about that either. Okay. Yeah, it's not nearly as satisfying destroying things though as Fortnite. It did not get that part right. But I mean, let's give it a fair shot. It looks like no map. Okay, I don't know how that works. So is there no, like, circle of death, or do you just not know where it is? I don't have enough to do this yet, no. I don't have enough to do this, though.
Darwinian shipment has arrived.
Oh. Oh, that's the entire map down there. Okay. Alright, so there is a map, it's just a weirder one. We are in the problem here, and it's just hexagons that get gotten rid of. That's interesting. So it's an interesting concept.
Axe kill.
9 players remaining.
If I remember correctly, yeah, you start with 10 people. So it's not like a 100-player battle royal. It's just 10. Warmth is up, so we can move on. Here.
Northeast zone is now forbidden. 6 zones remain.
Darwinian shipment has arrived.
Oh, and by the way, was no one ever gonna explain to me, any of my friends who might watch, that the Left 4 Dead people are coming out with another game? After years of waiting for another Left 4 Dead. So Back 4 Blood will be shown on this channel, because I was a huge Left 4 Dead fan when it came out. Ooh, that kind of tells you what people are. Okay, so we got a lot of people in the east, west, and then there's northwest and southwest. So if we go southeast, we can kind of hide and seek a little bit and get some more stuff.
8 players remaining.
So why isn't it letting me use the track? It's weird. So it's not very clear on the controls. Like, what is this skill? What does it do? Why is it not working?
Shipment has arrived.
So there is a shipment. Should be able to get like multiple woods from the big trees.
Arrow kill.
7 players remaining.
Oh, they're closing the central section. That's interesting.
6
Okay, it actually looks like there's someone around here. I mean, the controls are interesting.
Axe kill.
5 players remaining.
Okay, that's interesting. So I got smoke bombs, I got...
Center zone is now forbidden. 5 zones remaining. East zone is about to be forbidden.
Okay, that's just the wall.
Darwinian shipment has arrived.
Alright, so... Need some more Darwinium. There we go. How much is that? 15? So it's only 5 more.
East zone is now forbidden. 4 zones remaining.
Oh, okay, that is interesting. Alright, you have my attention. So 200 meters away, there's someone over here. And I see more Darwinium, so let's go ahead and do that. We got a fire. Oh, arrow. Okay, so I have enough to craft one of these. Let's go ahead and craft that one. Let's use it.
Arrow kill.
4 players remaining.
Okay. I got a couple shots on that guy, but he obviously took off while I was trying to figure out what the hell I was going to do. Just fine. Clue over here, or is that me? Blew hot about it down, oh blow me, bully boys blow. So I mean, it's interesting. There are definitely some interesting mechanics, interesting concepts in this game. The fact that there's only 2 weapons, I like a little more variety than that. Like, the abilities are cool and all. I guess if once I unlock more, I'd know exactly how cool they are. But
X kill.
another one down.
Northwest zone.
3
Whoa.
players
Oh,
remaining.
shit.
Zones remaining.
Yeah, I'm here.
West zone is about to be forbidden.
Okay, that's a cool feature, the fetch feature. So, this class wasn't terrible. Not great either. What are we looking at here? Okay, there's 2. None really close to me though. So right now we're okay. Let's see if we
West
can't
zone
get
is
some
now
more.
forbidden. 2 zones remaining.
Oh, blow my blows. So I'm actually not going to craft this ability because invisibility doesn't seem as useful. Oh yeah, more tracking duration, yes. Definitely more of that. There we go. That's an interesting mechanic, but yeah, with just like so limited weaponry, it's just hard to really get into it. So I know there's someone on the edge here. I guess maybe gatekeeping, trying to see what the last zone's gonna be. 'Cause we're only down to 2. So, I mean, right now it's not a crap game.
Darwinian
It's not
shipment
very
has arrived.
revolutionary, I wouldn't say. He's going around over there. There we go. And there he is. So that's kind of cool that you can just track someone like that using clues. And basically, for 17 seconds, I get to know where this guy is. That's pretty cool.
Southeast zone is about to be forbidden.
Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Definitely not doing that.
Southeast zone is now forbidden. Final zone.
Darwinian shipment has arrived.
Do I have anything to heal? Is there anything to heal?
Sudden death.
Alright, so third rank. I really don't like the combat at all. It's just a little too meh for me. It feels like a Fortnite clone that's not as polished. I do like the upgrade system, but I just feel like it's limited, and with lack of weapons to choose from, I can't really give this game a lot of props. I am going to say it's playable, so I'll give it a 6 or a 7 out of 10. It's look at this. Look at this combat right here.
Darwinian shipment has arrived.
Just they can barely hit each other. Yeah. Alright, well, congratulations to that guy. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna try one more. And I'm gonna try a different class. Maybe that'll help. But you know, I mean, I know it's a free game. Okay? I get that. I'm not going to sit here and crap on it when it's a free game. But you could still have more substance than this one has. I've seen it. And we'll check it with some of the other games. So this one, if you're done with Warzone and Fortnite and Apex, then this one may not be the one. Not really a grappler, so I'm gonna try these jet wings. I mean, I love the. I like the Valkyrie on there on Apex. That newer girl who just came out with the wings. She's been my go-to main, so maybe it'll work on this one too. Practice aim a little bit. It just wasn't great. There we go.
If you find something that appears to be food, please contact the complaint.
And then it won't even tell you what the abilities you can get are. So it's like you have to really enjoy playing this game before you can just say, hey, I'm gonna, before you even find out what you're gonna get at the end. And it's like, the game's got to be good enough to hold your interest until then. And I don't think it's there, in my opinion. So we're gonna try one more round with the flying. See if that does any better. If not, we'll move on to the next one.
Friendly. The camera drones are
So.
armed to self-destruct. If someone tries to climb onto one and fly out.
The classes are cool, but again, there's only 3 of them. There's 2 weapons to be used in the game. The axe and the bow. The bow combat is not as satisfying as I would like. Some of the traps are pretty nice. The smoke bombs, things like that. Snowballs are interesting. You can basically take their warmth away. That's interesting. But I don't know. I'm not sure.
The first to die will be the first to be hurt.
What does this do? What is this? What is this?
Yaga Wargord, Yaga the Maga Labaga Bargord, Shaga the Maga the Gaba Gargord, Yubu, Shabadaba, Yubadaba Dubu, Shabadaba Bibu, Shabadaba Gooba like a Meebu, Laba Laba, Labo the Babble, Labo
We're
the
waiting for 2 more players.
Oh no. No,
Yeah.
I muted everybody.
Yeah, I can kind of see why they had to start closing servers. So the game has to be 100% full before it can even start. And if you don't have a high following, that's a way to kill a game pretty quickly. Because no one wants to just wait in the lobby. Yeah, no, I think my call here, that's 30 minutes, and we haven't even been able to get into the second game yet. Granted, 20 of those was the first game, but it's like, just waiting here. Not sure I'm a fan of that. Yep, so this is the Darwin project. I'm gonna have to say delete it for my recommendations. Wait. Okay. As soon as I start my exit, that's when you go. Alright, so I'm not going to quit. I started a game, so But this will definitely be the last one. Again, my recommendation would be just delete it. Don't get it. It's not worth the time. Didn't impress me that much. And it had potential because it has a lot of really interesting ideas. They just didn't flush out all the basics. The combat is huge. It's got to be satisfying.
The show director is now activating an electronic.
Darwinian shipment has arrived.
So, can we, like, get that
It's the
shit
root
back?
that makes it good.
Gotta make sure I'm not just flying all over the place. I need to still collect wood for when the fireplaces are needed.
It's the root that makes it good. 8 players remaining.
Got some Darwinium in here. And I appreciate the effort, though. I mean, I could never do anything like this. My Ariane's taking coding now, and you know, she's interested by it, but it's like a pain. So I'm not gonna sit here and say what these guys do is like easy by any
Darwinian
stretch.
shipment has arrived.
So wait, does that mean this one's like gone? So what does this do? Okay. So that means I get one of these abilities. So let's do blast off. And let's also bring down the fuel consumption a little bit, because that's just a little extra. Yeah, flying speed too. That would be nice. This is all exploration at this point.
Southeast zone is now forbidden. 6 zones remaining.
Darwinian shipment has arrived.
Alright, so that's where we're going.
The show director is now closing a zone.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so there is one more cool feature about this game. There is a show director, which is controlled by a player who gets to choose like when zones close and things like that. So that may be cool to play, but again, honestly, at this point, you didn't do enough. Like it's kind of like if you play Plants vs Zombies. Like honestly, that game's a lot of fun. It shouldn't be as fun as it is, honestly. Oh damn it! I pressed the wrong button. But when you're playing as the zombies, it's obviously one-sided. Like the plants are much easier.
6 players remaining.
Leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Let me out. Let me out. This is not a dance. God almighty. Come on. I'm literally leaving. Literally trying to leave. Okay.
Darwinian
Alright.
shipment has arrived.
Bring everything back. Calm down a little bit.
Nuclear missile has been launched on
New.
center zones.
The hell? You can nuke things? Stay out of Central, I should be fine, but damn. Is gonna nuke a place like that?
Nuclear missile has landed at center zone.
Oh, there is an animation. I was like, okay, that's... Wow. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Has arrived.
So at first I was a little irritated because it was like, are you really like going to not have an animation for our nuke? But they did, and it was a cool one. So maybe you just need a good show director to enjoy this game. But that's, so that would bring it up a little bit. Like this round is obviously a lot more entertaining than the last round. I'm gonna deal with nukes. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. So let's do here. And then let's see there. Get that a little bit. Alright, so now everything is level 2. The nuke seems to have dissipated, so we're going to go through the central zone to do other stuff. 6 of us left.
The show director is now closing a zone. The show director is now activating an electronic.
Darwinian shipment has arrived.
Okay, so you can track even when you're not the tracker guy? Makes him less interesting. Granted, you can get more time. Horror's coming later. Horror is coming later. Oh shit. I have no wood. I need wood. Oh no, I'm gonna freeze to death. That'd be a terrible way to end
This
this.
zone is now forbidden.
Give me some wood.
3 zones remaining.
Frozen to death.
5 players remaining.
Thanks for jumping in for a little bit, though, Strange. So I have no wood. I'm not seeing any wood. I'm actually in trouble here because of lack of wood. Wow. Okay. So yeah, if you're gonna have a mechanic that you could die in the middle of a game if you don't have wood, I would highly suggest making a plethora of trees. But I don't know if like the nuke took out all the trees. That'd be interesting. So you know what? I'm gonna bump this game up to a 7. Try it. Maybe you'll enjoy it. But honestly, if you like me and you like hide and seek games with interesting combat and plenty of weapon choices, so you can switch up your playstyle on a whim. Because some days I want hot drops and quick games, and other days I want to hide and seek and stealth and do all that. So when you talk about versatility, this game doesn't really have it. It has the classes, but there's only 3 of them with 4 abilities each. So it seems like it would have a shorter lifespan than a Fortnite or an Apex or anything else. So overall, 7 out of 10. Strange, thanks for joining. Appreciate you listening in. So how I'm doing this is I've got 7 Battle Royale games that I've downloaded, and I'm going to be trying. So in this case, this one's done, but I will be starting another stream in the next 5 to 10 minutes. On the next game, we're trying some obscure battle royals today to see what game is worth your time besides Fortnite, Apex, and Warzone, the popular ones. And yeah, just this bow, the bow really bothers me. It really, really does. Because, I love bow and arrow gameplay when it's done right. I remember the original Last of Us was a decent bow. Even Apex that has a decent bow in it that I actually enjoyed playing with for a while. So if you're gonna do bow and arrow, you gotta get right. And this game didn't do it. So unfortunately, in my opinion, on keep it, delete it, or don't bother. This one's a delete. Try it. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll love it. There are some messages at the very beginning saying they're closing down servers, so I don't know how long it's going to last. But that does it for this one, and I will see you on the next stream.